Hey everybody. Um, I really need to get things off my chest with this whole Black Lives Matter thing. How Black Lives Matter is, you know, so-called protesting, but they're protesting on major highways and all that kind of stuff. And s- same people in the Black Lives Matter is asking for the dismissal of Tomi Lahren because she compared Black Lives Matter to the new KKK. And I'm going to be talking about, and I will talk about, African American Defense League's bullcrap posts on Facebook in a way threatening firefighters. The post said that firemen, what African American Defense League said is that don't be fooled, firemen are on the same side. Firemen are and the police are on the same side. I guess I am because you want to threaten my life and my brother and sister's lives. My brother and sister firefighters' lives. Their lives matter too. You don't see that, but that's your problem. Before I go on, um, I know I'm kind of late with this, and I've been busy with work and all the other stuff, and you know I got to take care of myself too, and got to take care of other things, and it's just it is what it is. Um, just all lives matter, okay? You know, you have if you are a terrorist and you're a murderer and you're a rapist, sorry, your life doesn't matter to me. Just being honest. And my thoughts and condolences and prayers are with the people in Dallas, especially the Dallas Police Department. I feel that they need everybody's support. You know, maybe what I'm about to say when you go further into the video may contradict what I'm saying, but we need to do something about this crap. I understand that there are some police officers who make a bad name for themselves. I understand that there's police brutality, some sort of police brutality and police misconduct going on. I understand that there's racism going on in the world. But Black Lives Matter. You don't understand that the grass isn't exactly greener on the other side. Some of you are incredibly racist against people of Caucasian ethnicity. I I just don't get it. Why you feel the need to loot stores, burn down your communities, riot, organize riots, walk on major highways when you are in danger to be run over or hit by a car. That's not exactly protesting. And I'm pretty sure Martin Luther King Jr. didn't have that in mind. See, Martin Luther King Jr. preached about humility. He was a peaceful man. You know, there's a saying that goes around frequently: an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. And Black Lives Matter, you're not exempt from it. You practice this eye for an eye thing, some of you do. You call cops and generalize cops as pigs, and you want to say, after calling them pigs, you want to say fry them like bacon. Wrong. I want to start with Black Lives. In fact, I already started with Black Lives Matter, so I might as well continue. So I'm going to go ahead and say this, and I've written down my thoughts, a few thoughts, and I'm just going to work from there on down to Black Lives Matter and Tomi Laren's supposable being called for to be dismissed by the public, and African American League Defense League's bullcrap to threaten firefighters. Which I don't know why you feel the need to threaten firefighters, because We're there to help you. And this is what I wrote, and this is directed towards the African American Defense League and the Black Lives Matter movement. The fact that we as a people use death as a political platform or an agenda is despicable, dishonorable, distasteful, and wrong on so many levels. You may agree with me, you may not agree with me, or you may feel indifferent. It's time that everybody some people stop being silent about this. If you don't support Blue Lives Matter, if you don't support Black Lives Matter, that's fine. I don't think it's fair for the general public to be forced to support either Black Lives Matter while they don't support Blue Lives Matter, or vice versa. Now, I believe that you have the freedom of speech and the freedom of choice to support or not support whoever you want. But give me or anybody else your thoughts. Now, my opinion still stands, as far as this whole drama between Blue Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter. There's hypocrites on both sides. But to be honest, at least Blue Lives Matter is not using their political platform all because of a person's death. And they're not distasteful for it. But Black Lives Matter, you are distasteful, dishonest, built on lies. You're so egotistical and narcissistic that you don't even see it. And then on to the, rioting in Baltimore back in 2015. The whole deal with Michael Brown being shot. And you know what? Yeah, I actually agree why Daniel, I think that's his name, Wilson, last name is Wilson, the cop who shot Michael Brown, he had every right to defend himself. I think everybody does. But if you're not a criminal and all that, you have nothing to worry about. But, some of you saying that, in the Black Lives Matter, don't call us thugs. Well, maybe if you didn't stop resisting, if you didn't resist arrest, you wouldn't be called a thug and a criminal. Now, if you do resist arrest and you run away, that tells me something, that you have something to hide. Some of you preach about racial equality or race equality. Again, just like feminists, built on lies. What exactly do you want equality with? I don't understand that. Now, African American Defense League, I will put on the description below that African American Defense League is threatening firefighters. Like the post said, that don't be fooled and all that, blah, blah, blah. Firemen are on the same side with the cops and all that. I will put it in the description. But the post was originally composed by African American Defense League. Then VAFireNews.com on Facebook shared that status, that post on Facebook from African American Defense League's Facebook as a warning, as a fair warning. African American Defense League, guess what? I'm calling you out just like I'm calling Black Lives Matter out. Don't you ever dare threaten my life or my brother and sister firefighters' lives. And just throwing this out there, you're threatening me. A person who's mildly autistic, who's high functioning, and is also a volunteer firefighter. Let's see if this video gets out in the world and I can provide proof that you did in fact threaten firefighters across the United States. You guys, just like Black Lives Matter, because you guys like to affiliate yourselves with Black Lives Matter, you guys, along with the BLM, is going to be bashed on, forced off the grid, and pretty much the general public is not going to, they're going to look down on you, let's just be honest, for threatening a person who's mildly autistic, high functioning. And lastly, let's talk about Tomi Lahren. And some of you say, well, she has no right to say what she said about Jesse Williams and all that, what she said about Black Lives Matter being the new KKK. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but like her, like Jesse Williams and Black Lives Matter, everybody's entitled to freedom of speech. Everybody's entitled to his or her opinion. Either you like it or not, that's the fact. The First Amendment clearly states that. Yes, I do support and defend Tomi Lahren. Call me a white knight. I'm not a white knight, but you may think so. I may think I am. Like I said, you may think indifferently about my opinion. You may think you may agree with me. You may disagree with me. But there's some things I don't agree with Tomi at all. Last November, she did she disagreed with modern feminism, and everything she said I actually agree with her. I can't stand feminism, and I can't stand this whole bullcrap Black Lives Matter, and I don't know. What exactly are you guys trying to prove? This is towards the African American Defense League and Black Lives Matter. What are you trying to prove? If you guys are so worried about, how black lives really do matter, then you would actually protest against black on black violence that's against one of your own, or crimes in general that's against one of your own. That'd be the perfect place to start. Some of you may feel the need to correct me on that, but just being honest, that's pretty it's hypocritical of you to say that that you're changing your cause from what happened with Trayvon Martin, which is why Black Lives Matter came about, and change the story how police are mistreating you all. I find it very difficult that everybody within Black Lives Matter has had a bad run-in with a cop, and the cop has mistreated he or she that's affiliated with the Black Lives Matter or is a supporter of Black Lives Matter. I find it hard to believe that you guys had a few bad run-ins with the cops, all of you in general. Again, I find that hard to believe. You may not like me because I'm defending and supporting Tomi Lahren, but she has the right to say what she wants to say. Hey, if Jesse Williams feels the right to say his bullcrap, then so does Tomi Lahren. And, some of you it seems like through your actions that you're advocating African American Defense League's bullcrap of threatening firefighters. Listen, I'm a volunteer firefighter. I help people. I want to make a difference. I want to save people. Being a firefighter to me is a calling. I said it before, on YouTube or off. It's a calling. I'm here to help people. I want to help people. Because I care about people. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, whatever. I'll help you out. But some of you may feel indifferently about that, or may disagree with me, or may agree with me. But yes, I think Tomi Lahren has every right to say what she has to say. And asking for her dismissal is, in a way, an infringement of her First Amendment right. Sorry, got a drink. This is green tea. I think everybody needs to look at the Bill of Rights and the Constitution of the United States, the First and Second Amendment. The First Amendment clearly states that you are free to say whatever you want. Yes, there are some people that say, yeah, well, you're not exempt from freedom of consequences. True. But when you say that, I think you're pretty much saying that for me, presenting my opinions, it goes against your morals and your values and your standards. Well, I really don't care about your values, your standards, or your morals. I care about mine. Mine are totally different than yours or anybody else's. My values are totally different than Tomi Lahren's. It's funny that I think Black Lives Matter is nothing but a bandwagon uh, thing going on. And we have problems with mass shootings. We have some wannabe Joker he's solely responsible for the shooting in the the Colorado movie theater mass shooting. Then we have this guy in Dallas, and it's funny because some of you in Black Lives Matter has said that Chris Kyle is a coward, but yet you don't call the sniper who shot people in Dallas. I don't see you calling him a coward. I don't know if he's dead or alive, but I know Chris Kyle is dead. Some of you are disrespecting Chris Kyle as he lies in his grave. Some of you may say, "Well, he lied in his book, Chris Kyle's book." Really, I don't have an opinion on that. He served in the military, so what do you expect? He was following orders. Don't say I'm a conservative or a Republican, because I'm neither. I'm neither that or a Republican. I mean a Democrat or a liberal. I can think and speak for myself. I don't need some feminist to speak for me. I certainly don't need some person from Blue Lives Matter to speak for me. Don't need somebody from Black Lives Matter to speak for me. Matter of fact, I don't need somebody from Men Going Their Own Way or men's rights activists to speak for me. I am more than capable to speak for myself. Again, if you're going to use someone's death as a political platform or agenda, I think that's dishonorable and disrespectful. Listen, people, we need to unite. That's what I think. But no, we want to complain, how social justice needs to be set in place. Yeah, I get it. There are some women who've been raped. There's some women who've dealt with sexual harassment. So have men. I know that there's white people who are I know there's some white people that are racist against black people, but like I said, exactly what I said that before in the video right now, that the grass isn't exactly greener on the other side. Some black people are extremely prejudiced and racist against white people. Tell me something. Why don't you protest against black on black crimes? Why is it okay for a black person to call a white person a cracker, yet it's so bad and wrong that a white person calls a black person the N-word? I don't get that. I don't like hypocrisy. I'm not afraid to stand up for what I believe in. Just like Tomi Lahren. She's going to stand up for what she believes in. I respect that. But if you're going to bring in lies that, oh yeah, blacks are killed more than whites. Bullcrap. Who knows that statistic? I don't trust statistics. The way I see it, we're in this together. Don't complain about it. Do something about it. If you have to, become a judge, become a senator, become a congressman or woman, become a cop, become a firefighter, join the military, do something. Don't do anything. Oh well, I'm gonna throw this candy and all that because this store doesn't accept my EBT food stamp card. Oh, I've been treated unfairly because I'm a black woman or a black man. No, I don't. I don't want to play the sympathy game. Playing the sympathy game is nothing but a headache. Don't like what I say? Deal with it. It's called freedom of speech. Educate yourself about it because we do live in the United States of America. Last time I checked. This isn't the United States of tyranny or the United States of Nazism. This isn't Germany. Like I said, I know there's racism that still exists in the world. I know there's some bad cops or a few bad cops that make a bad name for good cops. I know police brutality still is a problem. I believe racism and police brutality is a problem. I stand up for what I believe in. I also believe, yes, even men face just as much sexism as women do. Because the media does objectify men and is incredibly sexist against men. That's my true belief. That's another thing too. A white person who's open carrying a firearm, prevents a potential mass shooting. He or she, the white person, doesn't get the national attention compared to a black sniper who shoots up a city and all that kind of stuff and shoots cops. Again, my thoughts and condolences and prayers are with Dallas. I had to come forward to say what I have to say. So there it is. So Black Lives Matter. Quit your complaining. Stop bellyaching. Stop being a bunch of cowards. You're nothing but a bunch of sheep. So just stop. Stop rioting. Stop looting stores. Stop burning your communities. Stop making a big deal about nothing when you don't have the facts to back up your claims. So just shut up. I'm sick and tired of it.